about this?
It's Friday night. You decide to go out with your friends and have some fun. It's been a long week. You owe it to yourself. You've never been much of a drinker, but you figure, what could a few beers really hurt, right? You don't remember much about that night after that. You wake up in the hospital the next morning, and the nurses tell you everything. They tell you how your friends didn't want to let you go, but you wouldn't stop. They tell you how the driver of the other vehicle was killed instantly. Suddenly, the night of your life has turned into your worst nightmare. Driving under the influence of alcohol can have harsher effects than you could ever imagine. I have a friend who was arrested for drunk driving. He killed someone. Unintentionally, of course. He hit a biker head-on, and the motorcyclist was killed on spot. Having drunk driving hit closer to home has really strengthened my understanding of the effects that it really can have. According to drinkinganddriving.org, nearly 11,000 people die every year in DUI-related accidents. This may seem like just a statistic, but these are 11,000 lives that could have been saved if people like you and like me would have just taken more steps to prevent this crime from occurring. This evening, I will explain why the prevention of DUI is important, how easy it is to prevent yourself and your friends from committing this crime, and what you can do right this moment. Let me begin by explaining why the prevention of DUI is important. Drunk driving has an effect on more lives than you might think. According to Mothers Against Drunk Driving, someone is killed in a DUI-related accident every 51 minutes on average, and someone is injured every 90 seconds. This means that before I finish my presentation tonight, at least one person, if not more, will be injured or even killed by an accident that simply did not have to happen. Not only are the people involved in the accident affected, but also their families, loved ones, friends, co-workers, fellow students. The list goes on and on. According to Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, about 48% of children ages 14 and under who were killed in DUI-related accidents in the year 2012 were not even in the vehicle with the drunk driver. These lives and the happiness of the people around them could have been saved if we put an end to drunk driving. Now that you know why the prevention of DUI is important, let me explain how easy it can be to prevent yourself and your friends from committing this crime. Preventing DUI can be so much easier than you may think. You don't have to invest hundreds or even thousands of dollars into some preventative organization, or even go around the country presenting speeches. Preventing DUI can be as simple as taking a pledge to not drink and drive, and taking a pledge to not let your friends drink and drive. If everyone in the United States decided to take a pledge not to drink and drive, the number of people in this country that die every year due to DUI-related accidents would drop to 0. However, not everyone is going to make a pledge not to drink and drive. This is where you come back into the picture. Talk to your friends. Tell them not to do it. Don't let them get into the vehicle after that night out or that night with the girls. Trust me, no matter how angry they may be at you that night, do whatever you have to do to keep them safely off the road, and they will thank you for it later. There are several tips that you can try to prevent this sometimes tempting crime from occurring. The first one, before you go to a party or get together where you know there's going to be drinking, designate a driver. This designated driver will vow not to consume alcoholic beverages and therefore be able to drive him or herself as well as the rest of the group home safely. The second one, don't drink when you know that you'll have to drive afterwards. This one's just obvious. Also, before you drink, make sure you either have a designated driver or are able to spend the night wherever you're at. The last one, think of the lives you could put into danger by getting on the road drunk. whenever you drink and drive, you're not just endangering your own life, you're also endangering the lives of every single person on the road. Don't take that chance for those people who are not willing to take the chance. Now, you may be wondering what steps you can take right now to prevent driving under the influence of alcohol. There are several websites that allow you to take a written pledge to yourself to not drink and drive. I've listed a few of them here. The first one is with edgarsnyder.com, and this one's just my favorite because it allows you to sign a pledge and also, by doing so, enter for a chance to win a $100 Visa card. And I figure if you're going to sign the pledge anyway, why not be entered for a chance to win money? The second one is with drinkinganddriving.org, and the third one is with Mothers Against Drunk Driving. If you'd like to be emailed any of these links, please see me after the presentation. Driving under the influence is a dangerous and preventable crime. I have explained why the prevention of drunk driving is important, how easy it can be to prevent this crime, and what you can do right this moment. Now, I'm asking you to take action. Tell your friends not to do it. Take the pledge yourself. Stop this crime from happening. Remember, in the words of Tommy Lasorda, baseball is like driving. It's the one that gets home safely that counts.